It's me, your little boy, Samson. I have this amazing video to give us today. You know, Sometimes you have to appreciate God instead of worrying yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I'm doing this video. I just don't know why God is making me happy like at this particular moment of this video. You know what I'm saying? I just finish cleaning this place. I decide to make this special video for you. Sometimes when people walk away from you, when maybe you lost some certain things in your life, appreciate God, bro. Let me tell you, sometimes God is so mysterious that what we call chaos is what God seen as a blessing. Yes, the reason why I'm doing this video particularly is because of what I have passed through in life, but that I believe that a lot of people have passed through the same thing. A lot of people know why they have passed through it. They know why they have been there. They know why there was there. They know why they have hit the storm, the rock, the edge, etc. Because sometimes when you know, lose some people or some people walk away from your life, don't worry yourself. In years back, when I meet somebody, so I was so content, so happy. I was just like, God, this is my prayer point. Because when I arrived here in Italy, at the first day of me entering here, that is when I know that there is something upon my head. Like where more than 1 million people gathered, all are immigrants. I was the only person that a lady just walked close to. And the lady said, I want to adopt you. I want to take you to my family house. I want to have you as my what? As my kid. I look at her. I talked to my friends. I said, I don't know this person. Because the lady here, they don't speak English, but I don't know how the lady was able to manage speak English. So she was speaking English. Then I look at her, I said, she just said, I should wait. Before I know, I said, no, I'm scared. I can't follow her. You understand? That is how I do what I let her go. After everything, I still meet somebody. And in all my life, I keep meeting one person to another, telling me they are going to adopt me, etc. But on this process, there's something that occurred after 3 years that I can't forget, that lead me to become homeless. So when things were turning around upside down, so in my dream, the Lord revealed one particular speech that I can never forget. He said, if you remain in this particular place, nothing will ever happen for you. I was just like, what is going on? And the moment I walk away from that place, to show that that is the voice of God, within 6 months, I was just like, does that mean God is also a God of magic? How come I am able to be, to have this, this capacity, like paying my bill, feeding myself, clothing myself, buying like slippers, buying water, buying oil, buying granite oil, even supporting my family? How come? Then I start to, remember that dream every day. Because let me tell you, if peradventure God did not walk me out of that place, my life will have been the same. My life will have been the same. You don't need deliverance. You don't need prayer. Just walk out. That is why sometimes when you walk away from some relationship, you may feel bad, you may feel pain, you may feel sorrow, you may feel so disappointed, you may feel heartbroken, but all that you are just seeing may look like chaos, but God is just seeing it as a step for him to move you to the other side. So that is why if you are going some certain stuff in your life, don't just conclude God is punishing me. Don't just conclude where is my God. Don't just say all these years I have been worshiping you, I have been adoring you, I have been praising your name, I have been loyal to you, God, I have been faithful, but why do you allow this my helper to walk away? Why do you allow me to lose this particular person, to lose this particular job? Because sometimes what you see as a chaos is what God sees as a blessing. It's what God accurately sees as a blessing. You know, when we finished our school in 2000, and that was 2018, strokes, 19 a little bit. Let me say 18. So a lot of my friends were complaining, they don't want to give us documents, they don't want to do this. So because I'm that kind of person that, I can't say I quickly diverse when I see people who are trying to use others. So I walked to the president. I said, why are you behaving like this? Does that mean you don't have woman sympathy? So when I finished talking with her, I said, I will call the others. I will report you. And all my friends were so scared. And I was just like, what is happening? And she started to talk with the people, we start to talk with them. They arrange a place for us to write the exam. Something that we ourselves, we know that we will have spent like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to get it. But just because of that speed, that's why sometimes when God allow you to go away, today now, that document, that certificate, many of my friends will accurately appreciate it. Because a lot of people today are leaving their job, their working place, going for the school. But we just use only because of the fact that we have already also go to school. So what am I trying to say is this. Sometimes when you see some certain things, or maybe you love that person so much, you love that job so much, you love that relationship so much, you love that environment so much, you love this person so much, and you think you can't cut them off, and you not knowing that they are not whom you may think they are. When I entered the school, the way they welcome us, we were thinking, these people are so good. We are going to graduate, because of the word they were telling us. If you people graduate, we are going to give you job. We are going to give you this. Don't worry yourself. Don't do this. All of us were so happy. After 3 years, we start to discover that is not whom they are. They are just there to collect their own aim. They are just there to collect money from what? From the government on our behalf. But at the first time, we were all filled with joy. But when God cut it off out of that place, I noticed within myself, right now, when my friend was telling me, I'm going to write this exam, I'm going to do this, I noticed that the reason why God do it speedily in that way is because of that certificate. So sometimes when God allow you to lose on certain things, it's not because of the fact that he is not going to see what you're feeling. It's not because of the fact that he don't know that you are going to cry. It's not because of the fact that he don't know that you are going to feel pain of losing that person. It's not because of the fact that he don't know that, you are going to have sleepless night over what you think you admire the most, but he cut it off. But all is because he know more better than you. He know what is more better than you. He know where your help will accurately come from, that it will never be tied or be cut off. I can remember when I was telling this person, how will I be able to live here in Italy without this, without that? And they were trying to use that particular thing to frustrate me. So when I get it, I was communicating with some of my friends. They said, you don't know that this is what God have perfectly did? Can't you don't know that this is what God have done perfectly? If eventually this person was the one that give you this thing you have right now, she herself will go on your behalf to cut it out, to terminate it. Because there was one of my friends that have, that have this particular thing. So when this my friend, decide to leave the family because he was no longer working for them, he was no longer cleaning for them, he was no longer maintaining the environment, they noticed that this guy is now ready to build his own life. He's ready to build his own his own life. He's not willing anymore to stay with them, working for them without paying. That is when they went on the guy's behalf and caught what value the most. So sometimes when God allows some certain things to go away from you, embrace it. It's not because he is damaging you or destroying you. No. It's because he has seen the needle that is coming close to your eye. And he decides to push you so that that needle will pass by. So my brother, no matter what you are going through today, always know that God is indeed working perfectly. Always know indeed that God is not going to punish you. Always know that God is not punishing you. God is not destroying you. God did not just say, or maybe he decided to create chaos because of the fact that he wants you to feel pain, or maybe because you have done mistake and he can't forgive you, or he have waited too much for you to repent from your mistake, and now he want to create that chaos. He want to do this. God, this job they were paying me to 2,000 euro, 1,000 euro. Now I'm working the job that they are paying me 900 euro. Is this not a backwardness? No. Sometimes that job that they are paying you, 2,000 euro, imagine how much you are saving. Imagine how much you are accurately saving every month. That is what God looks for. God is not looking at the value of what you see. He's looking at the quality of what will come out from what you see. God is not after, the container. It's after the quality. God is not after the beauty outside, but it's after the uniqueness inside. That's why sometimes no matter what you go through, God is not going to let what is outside destroy what is inside. So let me tell you, don't feel bad. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel so annoyed when some people walk away from you, because God have automatically listened to every conversation that you were not able to do or to even hear a bit of it. God have, supervised, surveyed all that they have in their heart towards you. Sometimes God let some people go just for you to have more glory within. Sometimes God cut away some friends you love with all your heart, all your soul. God cut them off in order just for you to be blessed more and more. Remain blessed.